Hello, everyone. Move on my chair a bit. Uh, but hello. It's been a month since the last time I streamed. Um, this is actually supposed to be last week's. Not last week's. This is supposed to be last month's stream, but obviously with the internet going out, it happened to be the first stream of this month. Uh, but after all the craziness and internet being out and stuff, I can finally do a stream. Um, but yes, I am back, and so today, if you guys could tell, well, you guys saw the thumbnail of the video, and you see what this is. Obviously, the texture is different, but we are back. Hold on, I gotta close some things here. Hold on. Let me minimize some things. Um, but anyways, as you guys can tell, about but we are doing the start. Lagging everywhere. But we are doing the Starlight resource pack. But to be to be fair, there is not a whole lot of blocks to work with in this one. These are just some of the some of the blocks, and then these rails. I honestly don't no idea what these are supposed to be. Um, but actually, we can get rid of this because I don't need this now. There. We don't need that anymore, but we are going to build fac a mini factory, not a big one, but I gotta find a place to build it. Because my diner's there, pizzeria I built is over there, the storage facility I built is over there. So I guess we can build. I guess we build. No, I don't want to build it over here. I want almost everything to be in the same proximity of each other. I think we should have the building here, but I try to see what blocks I can work with. Um, where's- oh, the shit, bloodiness going on that block. I'm not sure if I want to use that one. Oh, here's some of the blocks that I could potentially work with. So, there's this I can use. There's this I can use. Um, Obviously I'll be using this for the inside, but these are some of the blocks I could work with. Um, there's an actual dumpster. That's an anvil. That'd be useful later. So a neat thing, an arrow is a car key. Is that crazy? Oops, I didn't mean to break. So we got this. Hold on, I didn't want to. We got this block to deal with. Um, there's this block to deal with. I, that's more of an okay, these are more of an outer wall. The other ones I just pulled out were, oh, these are also the inner wall. Outer wall. I keep saying inner wall. Outer wall. Let's see, what else do we have to work with? I like the funny glass sounds this version make. This texture makes. It's awesome. Let's see. I think there's this one. Yep, there's this one. Um. To be fair, I didn't look at all the blocks. I only looked at a handful. Oh, there's these. Oh, what the hell? What? Ah! I'm wearing a dumpster on my head. Hold on, guys. I got a dumpster on my head. Oh my god, this is a friend. Oh, this is supposed to be an anvil. Um, I didn't know you were allowed. Oh, that's a pumpkin. Oh, okay. And then there's. I mean, there's also this wall. I think. I mean, that looks more of an inner wall. I mean, yeah, outer wall, and then there's this kind of wall. So, I guess these are the 4 blocks we can deal with. Actually, no, we'll stick to one of these three. So there's this one. So this is hard clay, blue hard clay, and gray. So there's this kind of wall, and then there's this one, and then there's this one. So those are. Oh, by the way, the spider eye is some sort of cassette tape here thing. Obviously, it doesn't really work. It doesn't do nothing. But yep, these are the blocks we have to deal with. So I think we'll go with this one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Yeah, we'll go with. But there is a weird ventilation thing that'll be useful later. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. So we got 21. I think we might be able to do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this should be good enough. It's very hard to count these, by the way. It is very hard to count these. Um, hmm. I think. Huh? Toy Freddy only speaks once. I think either we can make it wider. If I make it a factory, I think it should be a little bit wider. Because to be honest, I haven't built an actual factory. To be, to be fair, and a lot of these blocks, I mean, some of them might come in handy, but like I said, there's not much to deal with some of some of these blocks. Um, so so I'll do the best of what I can in this. Um, but I'll make this. Oh no! So like I was saying at the beginning of this, this is the first stream back for me since last month. You know, with the unexpected, hiatus that came out of the blue, which true, 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 true. All right, then we'll just actually, you know what? I'll make it 2, 3. There we go. Because I want to have there's gonna be like a little like shipping yard like right here. Like honestly, because there's gonna be a loading dock, the actual factory floor. Then you're gonna have because then you're gonna have to have like a break room. There's your bathrooms. Um, but we'll build this up, and then we'll decide where the rooms are gonna be. Actually, no, hold on. We'll figure that out right now. So, our break room. To be fair, maybe factory floor, entrance amenities, break room, customer R&D room. All right. Like I said, I'll build this up and then we'll see what happens. But anyways, what I was saying is this is well, the build this here is honestly I took well technically this was the plan, taking a couple of months off from the builder series and then coming back to it because because when I looked at it yesterday, it was like 2 months since the finale of Volume 3. Depends if I can fix my mod thing going on right now, because I don't know what I did, but I did something wrong and now the mod ain't working no more. I mean, it'll load, but then it'll say something like I don't know, it'll say like something error on it, but as of right now, Volume 4 might be the last one unless I figured out how to fix the mod stuff. Because, to be honest, I haven't been paying much. I haven't been paying much attention to the series than I have the other ones. Because there's the whole, Bendy's thing that I had yet to come back to, and I keep, pointing out as like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it." No, and it ends up not happening. But at the same time, it's like I have to focus on what this like one whole game, so I don't, because um, right now I only have one. Right now, because right now I only have one Fnaf game that I'm putting my main focus on, and um, that's Pizza Sim right now. And then for the month, the days I missed in March, I'm gonna make those Roblox videos up because I am still sticking to the promise of ending Roblox by the end of this year. So, and I felt it was unfair for you guys that like Roblox and would be like, oh, and then like Roblox is still gonna happen. So don't worry about that. We still have still like a full year left. So, and then because I have to juggle multiple like things right now. Like yeah, yesterday when I recorded the Minecraft Survival series episode, which if you guys haven't seen that yet, I will go check that out. There's a neat little thing that I found in the newest version that I installed yesterday. It kind of broke when I started the recording. Like I couldn't pick up any blocks or anything. It was weird. But I realized like me juggling too many things at once is gonna make my head go. And then I have the whole RP thing to worry about also. I mean, if you guys haven't seen that yet, I'll definitely go check that out. I released the grand opening over uh 7 days ago, according to YouTube. But if you haven't seen that yet, I will go check that out because because I like talking about the RP and bringing up the RP most of the time. I like talking about it, I like talking about the RP and what the RP can, bring for what can happen with, the RP, going forward. Because, it's not like one man's taking the whole charge of it. That's not what I want. I want this RP thing to be like a group thing, with DJ, Logan, Lele, and then whenever Trauma fixes his situation that he has, because what I've been hearing from DJ and I think also Lele, he's dealing with mic issues. But common trend among YouTube, there's so much content to create drop on the daily that sometimes do a long series and yeah, hard to juggle. I mean, I agree to that. because because this is the first RP that I'm. Well, it ain't the first RP I have done. Um, I've done. I was part of the Fredbear's Investigators. If you guys haven't seen that, go to some of our DJ's channel. If you guys want any idea of where the series is going, I'm winking. If you guys want to see what RP I was in, I'll go see that. Because I'm also part of another one too, which is also Porter Pals. Um, but but this is like the first one on my channel that I have done. But the thing is with the RP, I don't have to rush to get some episodes. Like there's episodes that will eventually, come out in time. But even the rain is different. You guys see that? Look at the rain. That is awesome. I love this texture. The other ones didn't have anything to do with the rain, unless this is how the rain looked like in the other ones. But that's awesome. I like the rain. You know what? We're staying in the rain. I like this. I like the texture of the rain. Oh. But at the same time, I also have to juggle people's schedules. Like I got I've been in these episodes when it has to be more than 2 or 3, and it's kind of hard with the small group I have. We managed to get episodes out. But like I said, I want this RP to be a group thing, so like not everyone there's no one in charge of. There's no one really in charge of the RP. I just do what the final. I just do the finals, the final say. But it's more of a group thing, just for fun, for the fun of it. Because I was always a fan of RPs, so it was always a dream of mine. Oh, I might have my own when I first started the channel, I'm not even sure I'm gonna do an RP. But then I'm like, no, I'll do one. So, talking about the RP makes this bill go by faster. But some people have out, but I don't say but there might be a time down the line when I ask people. I'm gonna have to ask some other people for help with the RP. But this has to be a conversation that the RP group needs to talk about all together. Because if one person doesn't agree with it, then we don't have to go through with it. We can just get with the 5 of us. Well, potentially there's 6. Wait, is there 6? Hold up. myself, there's DJ, there's Logan, there's Lele, and there's Trom. So that's actually 5, and Trom's not, well, since he can't do his mic thing right now, he's still part of it. He's still part of the RP, even if he doesn't have a mic. But I always wanted to do my own, but it's gonna have to come to a time when I have to reach outside, the boundaries and ask, certain people for help. Because my brother has this Chromebook, and the other day when DJ was here, he was trying to do some stuff on the Chromebook, see if he can get Minecraft working. Because if I can get Minecraft working on the Chromebook that my brother has, he could technically be a big help of the series. Because obviously it's not going to be like an RP is going to be like a daily upload thing. It's like mostly going to be like either a month or every other month I drop an episode. Because but like I was saying before, I was never even thinking about doing an RP when I first started the channel. Because when I first started this, I wasn't even thinking about even doing an RP. But it's like I seen these other creators doing RP. I'm like, that's something that I want to do. So I always wanted to do. Wait, hold on a minute. Is this the front? I gotta make sure what's the front and what's the back of this. God, I love the rain, and I love the rain. Is this big enough? How far? How did I build this up? By the way, I built that at 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is about 10 feet, 10 blocks high. I was gonna say 10 feet high. It's 10 blocks high. It's then 10 feet high. But like obviously, like the Fnaf like RP was like the most kind of common series that a lot of people do, and it's like the most easier thing because the whole group likes like doing Fnaf stuff, so it's like. And most of everything that we built on the server were Fnaf related, besides the minor other things. But once I show you another tour, because there'll be another tour, because there's been new builds on the server, which I have yet to show you guys. I plan on doing another one. And because another thing is like Um, I have all these other maps that I kind of want to have, like, I kind of want to have fun on, because, you know, there's the whole Never Have I Ever map that I haven't yet to use. But I want to do another one of those. I have to figure that one out. That might be a summer thing that I might consider trying to do. Um, and then I have this giant school map sort of thing that I also have that I can put people that we can all, you know, do a hide and seek on. And then, um, there's the whole, you know, doing another Cops and Robbers, which I want to do another one of those on a different map, but if I have to log on to a certain, you know, website and do it that way, also, it's gonna be dark. There you go. That's getting kind of dark on him. Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink to enjoy the rain. Um, uh, Make sure I keep an eye on where the door is. So the door is about to be right here. We got our door. Okay, hold on. Other. Set. Clear. Ah, the sound is out. Okay, so we could do something with like different with the inner walls, like the purple wall here. You do something like that. There's what else is there? There's this. Oh no, I'm already using that. There's actually this one. I would say that one might work, but I don't think it's gonna. Dude, this is hard to figure out what a right block could be. Like, I have ideas for flooring because there's some floor stuff that I can use. I can use this. Yeah, where are the? I think we put these rooms. Okay. So I want this to be. So here's where the lobby could be. So here's what. Now this could be the lobby here. Actually, we can only have one entrance and make this. We can have this. This could be the break room over here. Actually, no, hold on, wait. There. This could be the break room over this way. No, I need to be it. There. Right? This is where the break room can. No. No. There. That's where the break room can be. Because the break room could be in the, like, connected to like the lobby area. Because all the other lobbies that I've done, they look almost pretty much the same. So, and then there's a whole factory floor, which I have to decide what that's gonna be. Um, because this right here. So back here can be. I was gonna say this is where the loading dock can be. So I have to knock down this wall. I actually wanted to have. There. So we have two places where the trucks can, go off and load. So this right here. So this whole thing right here can be the whole factory floor. So this all over here can be the factory floor. So that means. Oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I just realized something. I'm not sure I have enough room for. Because the R&D room, I could technically have in this corner, actually. Or maybe. Actually, no, right here. If you have an R&D room right here, that's only a placeholder for now until I figure out what I can figure it out for that. Hold on, wait a minute. I just. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna switch to what? No! No! That's for next episode. No! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Hear the alert! Hear the alert! I forgot I was gonna use these. There. I forgot I was gonna use those. I'll do that. Do that on purpose. I mean, hold on. Is that big enough? Hold on, wait. I got a better. Hold on, wait. I got a better place to put it. No, I'm not playing Grass Simulator yet. Okay, hold on. So, this. So since it's in the main factory area, that can be where the R&D room is. So this can be R&D right here, and then right here, that could be a mini office. If it's gonna rain, I just want it to be sunny. Because the R&D room could be right here, security office here. So he's only gonna have one. I mean, honestly, there ain't gonna be much security here besides, you know, people working on the main floor. And then obviously, this is where the R&D room can be. We got our break room. And that could be your bathrooms. Right here. Because right here is gonna be the main factory floor, because there'll be factory everywhere. And then there's gonna be a little, you know, check-in thing right here. So that there's gonna be a small check-in place here. Actually, why is that next to? I don't want the next to the break room. That could be our little thing right there. I hope they just didn't burn anything down. But anyways, what was I talking about before? I got distracted. I was talking about the RP, wasn't I? Because to be honest, I honestly forgot what I was talking about for, you know, that little break I just had, that we just had. I can build up the walls. Actually, no, I want these walls different. Suck. was saying about doing the RP stuff, I honestly I like doing the RP stuff. Doing the RP stuff is fun, you know, if you have others that are interested in it, because, you know, this will work for it all. But like I was saying before, like, never trying to do ever doing an RP, like I said before, it's just never a thing that I ever thought I was ever gonna do on here, because, you know, I know not everyone likes RPs, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. I come to terms that not everyone likes RP stuff, so that's why, you know, this is kind of why I don't stick to just one game. This is why I do, like, different kinds of games, because, you know, some people might not be interested in just doing, actually, this sensor doesn't have, no. I was gonna say, actually, this doesn't have to go, actually, this don't have to go up that high, because, you know, I was gonna say, sensor, this is, essentially, doesn't really have to go up that high. I'm not sure. I'll come back to that. So, but this is why I do, like, different types of games, because originally, when I started this channel up, I was just gonna do, you know, I was just gonna do, like, I was just gonna do Minecraft stuff. But also thinking at that time, I'm like, I'm not sure if everyone's gonna like, you know, me doing just one thing. Even though if you guys look at the channel now, most of my stuff is Minecraft related. I'll build up. Oh yeah, I'll build these up. That's part of it's 10. Because like not everyone's gonna like that type of game. You know, you're playing. So it's like, okay, I'll do this. I'll do 3 different types of games, which happens to be Fnaf, which is another top thing, like, and Roblox, which is slowly losing its people, I guess. So, with Roblox kind of, you know, scooching away, and I'm about to lose the 3rd biggest thing, well, that's essentially the 3rd longest thing I've done on this channel since before Fnaf, well, before, you know, all this other stuff. And then there's the whole, you know, Among Us. I wanted to do a full-on, you know, collab with people, which I can still do that, but I just have to find the right time to do that, because, you know, I know it's like everyone's, you know, busy doing their thing, and then it's like, I'm not in the rush to do it, is what I'm basically trying to say about that. I'm not in a very big rush to do that. Like, it's still an idea, I still want it to happen. I just gotta wait. I'm patient enough to wait. So I'm pretty sure I can wait on that. But because I also didn't want to get about it, you know, because eventually I would have got bored, you know, playing that same game over and over. You know, I played it back to back days. Even like I'm never gonna get sick of playing, you know, Minecraft, Fnaf, anything. FNAF and Minecraft are probably never going away on this channel. Unless, I don't want to do FNAF anymore. That's far away. FNAF is still going to be a thing that I do. Because it's not, everyone likes stuff that goes with, FNAF stuff. Also, did I build this too tall? So lights are going to be so far up. So that's why, I kind of juggle I do different things, and I mean, eventually, I'll probably make now, because there's been thoughts of me doing, just having a whole channel just for Minecraft stuff, but it's like, at the same time, I kind of don't want to start the sub thing all over again, because, I'm almost, as of the stream, I'm up to, as of this stream, I'm up to 169 at this typical moment. So starting a whole other channel in scratch is that's gonna be a pain. That's gonna be a very hard thing to do. Starting that whole thing over, because recently, the subs started, coming up more recently. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, and I am. There'll be much more, story and lore-based episodes coming up. Even though that might take a while, because DJ's still dealing with his, personal stuff. But even, him dealing with his personal stuff, still be able to get, videos out, RP videos out. Because there will be a point when I call, there's always going to be a time when I, call it quits on this, game. Baldi's, honestly, I'll be lucky if I beat, because honestly, I'm not going to cut Baldi's off entirely, because I do want to beat one of the modes if I can. I don't care about beating the whole game, I just want to beat one mode at this time. I don't care what mode. Because, next Baldi stream I do, I'm just gonna do all three. I don't care how long it takes. I'll do all three. Actually, I want that. I will do all three in one stream if I have to. I will do it. I'll do it. I just grab the same block. Grab the same block. Why I keep grabbing why do I keep grabbing the same blocks? I don't know. These blocks are confusing. God, I hate some of these blocks, man. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. It's a chair. I don't know what to do with this one. There's these. Hey, why not? I'll use this one. Why not? Might be a little grody looking, but that's fine. That's what I'm looking for. I kind of want the factory to be worn out. But going back to eventually I want to try another, RP series that doesn't have to involve FNAF, because I don't always want to, even though FNAF is fun, I want to try, different RP sort of things I can do. Um, that because I can do RPs that doesn't have to be a modded thing. Like I just do the basic style RP like I've been doing. But if I can get a decent resource pack, I'll be able to do the RP. But with the RP I'm doing now, I don't need a resource pack for it. Um, because I don't need to do a resource like I mean resource packs are like cool and all, like doing like what I'm doing now. But I like doing the RPs like without it, without some resource packs, because I can put a resource pack. Like I can put one of these Fnaf ones on the on my version on the on the thing I use the server I use. But the thing is like some of the blocks are broken. Some of the texture is not very well. Like with the I think there's a lapis block. I think there's a lapis block that turn into one of the first packs that turned into a nightmare ant venom, which is cool and also kind of disturbing and scary to look at. Here's the bathrooms. It's only gonna be a singular bathroom, so it's gonna suck with these guys. Because I've been seeing people do these other ones, like RP style, different ones. Um, Honestly, I won't be able to do any of these magic ones because I don't know how to do those. I know that requires some sort of mod, and I don't know how to do it. I just started doing the modded stuff last year. Um, I also have to make sure everyone's computer can run it. I know DJ doesn't have the best his laptop's I make fun of you, DJ. Sure. Like his laptop is good for most things, but there's some things that he can't like. You sometimes you have issues with because sometimes in our late night combos and late night game sessions, sometimes our internet likes to screw up. Um, so, but like I think last night there was a little bit of an internet issue that we were having. Um, but most of the time, when you try screen sharing, Discord likes to break most of that time when you try to screen share stuff. Well, on my end at least. His end it's not that bad. But I mean, it's good. It's a good thing that he has a thing to play on. Like his laptop is sometimes better than this PC I'm on. So technically he technically wins at that. He that's what he technically he wins at that one. I'll take the L. I'll take the L. You can have this. You can have the dub or computers. You can have. You can have. You can have the. You can have the dub. You can have the dub. Like eventually, I want to get like a laptop. Eventually, obviously that's not gonna be coming for like a long while. That's the paychecks I'm getting. Maybe the paychecks I'm getting are pretty good. Not bad. I think this might be the wall. The wall. Because we have like everyone has internet issues, and honestly, I have a lot of them. Like my computer's not perfect. I know that it's not, but it handles well enough for me to do certain things. So I mean, some things work for others, some don't. Also, I think that has finished the wall. Hey guys, the walls are done. I finished the wall. I finished the wall. I have to make like a little map thing in the front. But anyways, that's the wall. So next time we'll put up next time. Actually, I'll make a little generator room later. Yeah, I'll just put it next to the R&D room and stuff. But anyways, that is that, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I wanna go here. Okay, here we go. Ah, like, like honestly, sometimes my computer doesn't like to cooperate. It works when it wants to, and it doesn't. Um, it works when it wants, like, when I want it to work and want to do something, it don't work. And then anytime I don't want it to do anything, it works. I don't know how it works, but it's how my computer works. Uh, um, I know the Super Mario Galaxy movie just came out, and I haven't seen it yet, so don't spoil that ever. Because if you spoil that, I will end you. Just kidding. No, I won't. I'll have a creeper go to your house and blow you up. And I don't do well with spoilers. Ask me back when Avengers Infinity War came out. That's the most I hate the most. That's the most spoilers I hate the most. DJ, you still there? Haven't said anything in a long while. Ugh. But anyways, next time we'll play some, grass simulator. Next time we'll play some grass simulator. But but I'll say this. So next stream will be a little different. Because I got something new that I have never done on this channel before. And I'm gonna have hey you, get a shirt on and get over here. No. Because this person, won the vote fairly enough. You're gonna see him next week when I get there. Um, but like I was saying before, I do want to try doing different RP things. But as of right now, I'm sticking to the one that I like. And as of right now, because I'm kind of too deep into this one, do another one. Why you sit over? Get over here. Get over here. You're gonna be seen on camera anyways. Anyways, this is the guy. He plays Bowser in the plush videos. He's done a few. He's done a few, videos here and there. He's been on DJ's channel a lot. Okay, you can go away now. Wow, wow. 5 seconds of stardom. You knocked my green screen over. Nice going. Wow. It's 5 seconds of stardom. You knocked my green screen over. How dare he? He's not gonna get. He's not gonna get overwhelmed. He's gonna be fine. I'm gonna force him to do 50-20 mode. That works. But yes, but as of right now, that might be a one-time thing that I'll do on the channel, unless I want to do another one, which I'm not sure if I want to, because the other two knuckleheads are knuckleheads. Um, so this might be a one and done thing. I have to figure that out. But for everything else, um, I hope you guys did enjoy, the grand opening. I know a lot of people did. Um, I might have like a little like poll or something asking what your favorite episode was. So as of so far, I might have a poll go up, see what episodes you like the most. Um, because I know a lot of you like to watch the grand opening. Um, what's another one you guys like to watch? There's the good old days. Uh, there's the pilot, and then I think I'll choose either their first. Uh, I guess I'll do the pilot, and I guess the first animatronic. I'll pick those 4 episodes, and then you guys can pick whatever one you guys like the most. Um, yeah, I'll throw Scaredy Puppet in there because he'll be somewhat key to the story that's going forward. I'm not gonna spill too much, because I don't like spoilers, and you guys don't like being spoiled on. Um, but if you guys enjoyed, because actually before I go, uh, I was gonna say something about what I saw in yesterday's survival episode, but you guys can check that out on your own. There are some funny things in there that I've discovered that be very hilarious. Um, I did die in there though. Um, I did die in that episode. I've been dying a lot recently because usually there's a span in between episodes where I actually survive, but there's those creepers. Oh man, they like to kill me. But anyways, um, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell button if you haven't, and I will see you all next time. So enjoy the outro, everybody.